Listen behind the words. For sure this video, I'll tell you my thoughts. But listen behind the words.
Just a quick question about farming. You both have talked about how digital technologies from mobile phones to sequencing genomes of seeds could play a very big role in farming in Africa. How big of a role do you see small farmers playing in this effort? Are you focusing on bigger farmers? Just how is this going to play out?
We are quite focused on smallholder farmers because the predominant number of Africans farming today are smallholder farmers, and they're on pieces of land that are less than 2 hectares, so it's quite a small farm. There are agro dealers that exist in these countries. We need to get that network up and running, just like we've got the vaccine network up and running and getting vaccines out, getting up and running so they're teaching people proper planting, proper fertilize, proper irrigation, and getting them new seeds as they come out. There's fantastic technology going on for pest-resistant seeds, for drought-resistant seeds, flood-resistant seeds as the rains come at different times. And so as people are educated about them and they start to see their neighbors getting, a third more yield off their farm, they say, I want those. So getting those systems up and running. Again, one of the most promising places we see that happening is Ethiopia today. They really have gotten their infrastructure and agriculture working. And that will lift up not just farmers on their own farm, so they have more to eat, but they can put it on the local market and it lifts up the economy.
There's been talk of gene editing and really getting high tech with seeds. Of course, there's some controversy over that. How big of a role do you think technology and gene editing may be used to really tackle the food problem?
Yeah, what are called GMOs are done by changing the genes of the plant, and it's done in a way where there's a very thorough safety procedure, and it's pretty incredible because it reduces the amount of pesticide you need, raises productivity, can help with malnutrition by getting vitamin fortification, and so I think for Africa this is going to make a huge difference, particularly as they face climate change. The increased productivity and resilience of the seeds, most of which will come from the new scientific techniques. So the gene editing just allows that to be done in a more precise way than it's ever been done in the past. So it'll accelerate the rate of innovation.
Mm-hmm. Do you think there's a certain naivete that without that it could be done anyway? That you've seen the results on the ground of conventional.
The Africans, it's up in the air, and Kenya just approved BT maize. The Europeans have decided they don't want to use it, most of them, which is fine. They're not facing malnutrition and starvation. If they want to pay a premium for food of a kind, it's not a huge deal. The U.S., China, Brazil are using these things, and if you want farmers in Africa to improve nutrition and be competitive on the world market, as long as the right safety things are done, that's really beneficial. It's kind of a second round of the green revolution, and so the Africans, I think, will choose to let their people have enough to eat.
Now, you all know what genetic modified food is, right? It's not real. See, they told you they're altering the plant, so it's not the true plant no more. You talk about nutrition, but how can you get the right nutrition for something you altered? If you alter something, you're not getting that nutrition from that plant no more, right? You alter that plant. It's not natural no more. But he said, how long farming been around? But people doing it wrong now. For real, farming been around for, but people doing it wrong now. And the right seeds to fight off insects, to fight off this. What insects they talk about fighting off? The bees, because they put in the seeds. It's not modified, so when they kill off certain insects, the insects that you need for the environment to keep on going, to keep on replenishing itself. You know what I'm saying? Like the big honeybees. The honeybees is an important part of this environment. They pollinate the honeybees, the butterflies. They're more important. Is that going to interfere with them? Man, for real. And there's so much stuff going on, and people not even paying attention to it. You trying to say it's a good thing, a good thing. So science gonna interfere with nature to make nature better. That seeds that's in the ground that's not natural seeds to plant over and over again. They genetic modified. So that's better than natural seeds that give you the nutrition that you need. Come on, people, for real. Um, I'm done talking about it for right now because he part of that group. They part of that group. The Dems.